You were talking about the ancillary industries that benefit from the natural gas and hydrofracking. And I was reading that with every gallon of water, there's a pound of sand. Where are they getting this sand from, and who supplies it? So I'd like to
all over the U.S. now, really. I mean, a lot of it used to come out of Ohio, and now a lot of it's coming out of Canada and western U.S. So probably 5 years ago, one of the companies that was investing with me in some wells in New York actually wanted me to look for, places to find sand.
Because I know as you drive along Route 86 and you get towards the Myra and Corning, there's a huge, just south of 86, there's a gigantic sand and gravel pit that seems to have gotten significantly larger.
Well, it's a little, the quality of the sand required
right.
is a little bit higher than what you normally see in a sand and gravel pit. And the cleanliness is a necessity. And the industry actually, you talk about ancillary jobs, because of the shortage of the raw materials like sand, the industry is looking at developing, polymer and other types of technologies to develop this. So you actually have other businesses started just around that, just to make a material that's used in the process.
Yeah, I can a couple of follow-up points on that. What you're referring to is probably some locations, especially over in I-86. A lot of those sand and gravel pits are supplying for the ancillary for the road rehabs of the well sites, and so they're drilling a lot of that aggregate, the stone and gravel and the sand, to supply that need as they develop in the northern tier of Pennsylvania. And to John's point, we've had some presentations on some exciting technologies, because it's not just a lot of the companies like the natural sand, but a lot of the companies are now going to the high-tech glass, polymer, alternative materials, ceramics, because of the nature of the proppant and how they can make it consistent, as my understanding, as opposed to Mother Nature. But Mother Nature is the best in the sense of having a tremendous amount of it available in the Midwest in particular. But the other benefit that I've seen, because we try to get out in the field and really look at it, the short line freight haulers.
Yeah.
You're seeing some short line rail tracks that are now in use and in existence that otherwise would be dormant. And that's a whole activity in and of itself.
Now, is the one that, that we have, the Pennsylvania, whatever it is, that has the rail yard down off Constitution Avenue,
yep.
Are they benefiting from this?
They are definitely benefiting. One of their suppliers changes the sand and moving some of the material. Okay. And so there's another example of how it's amazing to me as I get further and further into this, how far the ripple effect goes, and whether, developments come up.
We're trying to follow the ripple effect.
If I can add to what the congressman said, the ripple effect is really, from a guy who's in it sort of looking out, the unbelievable part to me, and I use this analogy a lot of times, a lot of people waste to one person, or garbage to one person happens to be a resource to others. I mean, we are being approached by companies that are in the electronics business that are really, they need heavy metals. They need some of the things that are mined and solution mined around the world that are hard to get. All of a sudden they're realizing that some of these products are available as a waste stream from Marcellus and they're saying, look, we can come in and develop the technology to turn your waste product into a usable product. And the opportunity for those things are amazing. It's the development of the water treatment technology. The water treatment technology is developing so fast, and everybody understands that good water is a resource that we can't lose, okay? But we also know that a lot of the pollution and a lot of the impact on our water is from the surface, and population is growing everywhere. We're not going to stop that, whether it's China or the United States. So we're going to be impacting our water and our water table. It's one of the technologies coming out of the energy business that, to me, is just amazing, is the water treatment, purification, cleanup. Because it's so important to the energy business, the resources spent on protecting and cleaning water is unbelievable. And that will transpose to, there's foreign countries that have no water. I mean, we have people that go over there essentially to drill as projects to, you know, to help third world countries. They go over there and drill water wells because the resource is unavailable. And a lot of the stuff that they're using, the water is completely polluted. But now we have the technology, instead of trying to develop water that's hard to find, we're able to take the water that's there and turn it into a product that's usable. That just amazes me.